Hey everybody, welcome to the Wolf Pit. Today I'm making grilled steak fries, the perfect side dish to complete your Father's Day meal, or any meal for that matter. They're easy to make and delicious to eat, so let's get started. Start by making your wedges, and that's simply cutting 4 russet potatoes into quarters. Now drizzle the potatoes with vegetable oil. Generously season with kosher salt and black pepper. Now get your hands in there and give them a good mix. I have my grill dome preheated to 400 degrees and set up for direct cooking. You can do this on a gas grill as well. For a full printable copy of this recipe and many more, visit the Wolf Pit blog. Now I'm going to close the lid and let these go for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, give them a flip. Now close the lid again and let them go for 10 more minutes. And now flip them over to the skin side. Close the lid one more time and let them go for 10 more minutes. So after 30 minutes, they should be done. But to make sure, take a toothpick and poke each one, and if it goes in with ease, they're done. I'm going to keep these very simple and basic and sprinkle with kosher salt and parsley. But you can season your steak fries with anything you like. And there you have it, grilled steak fries. Crispy on the outside, soft and creamy on the inside. Simple, easy, and delicious. Welcome to the Wolf Pit. Today I'm making grilled bacon and cheese fries, the perfect snack or appetizer for any occasion. They're easy to make and fun to eat. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is grill some bacon. I have my Rectech preheated to 350 degrees with the grill grates on top, and now I'm simply going to grill the bacon. Now I'm going to close the lid and let the bacon grill for 8 minutes. And here's the bacon after 8 minutes. I'm going to flip it over. And now I'm going to close the lid and let the bacon go for 8 more minutes or until it's nice and crispy. After 16 minutes, the bacon is perfectly done. Does that bacon look good or what? Now I'm going to increase the temperature on the Rectech to 400 degrees. I've cut 8 medium-sized russet potatoes into wedges, and now I'm going to drizzle with vegetable oil. And now I'm going to season with kosher salt. And black pepper. And now give them a toss to make sure all the potatoes are well coated. And now I'm going to add the potatoes to the grill. For a full printable copy of this recipe and many more, visit the Wolf Pit blog. Now I'm going to close the lid and let these go for 10 minutes. And now I'll switch to a pair of tongs like I have a little common sense. Now close the lid again and let them go for 10 more minutes. Then I'm going to give them another flip and let them go for 10 to 15 more minutes until the potatoes are crispy on the outside and tender in the middle. After grilling for a total of 40 minutes, the potatoes are done. Now I have the fries laid out in an even layer on a baking pan, and I'm going to add shredded cheddar cheese. Now I'm going to add the crumbled bacon. Followed by a little more cheddar cheese. Now the fries go back into a 400-degree grill for about 5 minutes or until the cheese is nice and melted. And there you have it, grilled bacon cheese fries, simple and delicious. Welcome to the Wolf Pit. Today I'm making poutine, which is a classic Canadian dish that consists of French fries, cheese curds, and a rich brown gravy. After making this, I'm jealous of Canadians who get to enjoy this on a regular basis. This was absolutely amazing. So let's get started. Typically the French fries are fried. Of course they are, because they wouldn't be French fries if they weren't fried. But today I'm going to grill them on my Rectech RT300 pellet grill. So I'm going to preheat it to 400 degrees. Because I'm grilling the fries, I cut them just a little bit bigger than they're usually cut. Now I'm going to drizzle the potatoes with a little vegetable oil. And now liberally season with kosher salt and black pepper. And now give them a good mix to thoroughly coat all the potatoes. And now let's make the gravy. I'm going to start by making a roux with a little vegetable oil, butter, and all-purpose flour. Now give it a good mix until all the flour is combined and let it cook for about 2 minutes to get that raw taste out of the flour. Now add water, and beef base. If you don't have beef base, you can use bouillon, or you can just skip the water and the beef base and use beef broth. Now give it a good mix and bring it up to a boil. Once it reaches a boil, it should thicken right up. Now I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper, and there's no reason to add salt due to the salt in the beef base. And now I'm going to add the potatoes. And remember, the grill is at 400 degrees. For a full printable copy of this recipe and many more, visit the Wolf Pit blog. Now I'm going to close the lid and let these go for 10 minutes. Now close the lid again and let them go for 10 more minutes. After a total of 40 minutes, the fries are perfectly done. While the fries are still piping hot, I'm going to add the fresh cheese curds. And now the piping hot rich brown gravy. And I guess you can put as much or as little gravy as you like. And there you have it, my version of grilled poutine. These were absolutely amazing. Look at how ooey and gooey the cheese is. Thank you, Canada, for such a great idea, and thank you all very much for watching. I hope you give this a try,